Well, next to a woman who is taking on the drug manufacturer GlaxoSmithKline in a bid to get compensation over her husband's death. Thomas Abernethy from Wirral died after taking the diabetes drug Avandia.
It's been withdrawn in Europe, and people in America have been paid millions of dollars in out-of-court settlements. But the company, GlaxoSmithKline, are refusing to pay out in the UK. And that means families affected by Avandia here are having to fight a long legal battle. Tim Scott reports.
Managing type 2 diabetes can be hard. Adding Avandia can help. Avandia lowers blood sugar. It works differently than...
A wonder drug to treat type 2 diabetes. This American television advert from 2005 sings the praises of Avandia. But fast forward to 2013 and a different picture emerges.
He went through 3 years of slowly dying, I suppose.
Sheila Abernethy's husband Thomas was prescribed Avandia in 2006. Within weeks, things started to go wrong.
My daughter looked at his feet and she said his ankles are all swollen. Sometimes that's the first sign of heart failure.
His body swollen by fluid retention and forced to spend days and nights in a chair with an oxygen cylinder. Thomas's condition continued to deteriorate until in 2009 a doctor told Sheila he didn't have long left.
She said, is there anybody you need to call? So I just phoned my sons and they just got here in time.
Sheila is now one of a group who've employed a legal team to try and get compensation from GlaxoSmithKline, the makers of Avandia.
Some people have suffered fatal heart attacks. We have patients who have suffered with strokes.
GlaxoSmithKline have paid out millions to Avandia families in the United States without admitting liability. But in the UK, they're making families like Sheila's fight a long battle through the courts. If someone from Glaxo was here now, what would your message to them be?
I would say stand up and admit there was faults with the drug. Be accountable for what they've done.
In a statement, GlaxoSmithKline said, "We continue to believe that the company acted appropriately and responsibly in its management of Avandia. However, respecting the UK court process, we are unable to comment on ongoing legal cases." Sheila Abernethy, though, is convinced that the drug caused her husband's death and is determined to hold the company to account. Tim Scott, ITV News in Wallasey.